Y'all, he have his legs out, y'all, and y'all know how I am about JR's legs.
I don't know how they know. I don't know how they know, because I don't know. But anyway, neither here nor there.
I'm gonna tell him, and I'm gonna tell him it's a secret. Y'all can't hear the secret though. Man.
Anyway,
deep dive. Let's go. Last show we recorded. I was talking about this wonderfully new relationship and this guy I was getting to know and how it was like the best thing ever, and I was happy and he was happy and we was just doing it. Well, of course, as y'all know, that show never came out. Because before I could make a fool of myself and give him the world and let everybody know that he was this type guy, I guess I kind of lived the catfish.
Can you say that though? Because I mean,
he wasn't who he said he was though.
But he wasn't a catfish. You know, catfish be them ugly people that act like they somebody cute. You know, so that's what the basis of the show. He turned out ugly to me. Maybe his personality.
Yes. So
tell the people what happened.
One morning I woke up and it's like God was like, I was like, what? He was like, no. I was like, what? He was like, go on Facebook and type in renewal.
Oh.
I'm trying not to be petty and put your name out there, but I really, really want to.
No, don't be petty. Don't get that man power.
I typed it in, and to me, he didn't have a social media because nothing came up. But I have a friend on Facebook whose picture popped up. So I was like, why would Manny Pacquiao, put it like that, Manny, why would that name pop up? Well, why would this picture pop up when I type in this person's name? Clicked on the picture. First picture, all right. Second picture, all right. Third picture, oh, cool. Oh, yeah. Fourth picture. You know, whenever someone has blocked you, but you go to somebody else's profile, their name is not highlighted.
But it still come up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm reading down. And
I've been blocked from several profiles.
I have to. I don't even know why it surprised me when I saw it. I was like, I already know this shit.
I've been blocked from my mouth though. Like I'm slick. So.
This guy was basically claiming the guy that I had just started talking to. This was hubby, bae. I'm seeing pictures of, because of the FaceTime that me and Manny Pacquiao was having. I know how his home looks.
Yeah.
Well, there's pictures in the home. Now, keeping in mind, and you know, I told you, the date on what I saw was literally probably about 2 weeks before we started talking. Of course, y'all, you tried to, you know, coach me and be like, it's probably not.
Give him the benefit of the doubt, you know. Try to speak positive about it, you know. Whatever happened, ain't no telling what happened in those in that time frame, you know. You know, we don't know what's what.
No, because you know, in 2 weeks later, I go back and there's some more pictures with the caption, "Oh, you better get you one of these." And then I have another friend who's friends with the other guy. He was like, can we share it?
Oh, they about that poly life too?
So the guy was like, you know, I don't share mine. This is 100% mine. I don't do that.
Oh, that's
instantly.
That's territorial.
So I called him. I was like, is this? He was like, no, that's an ex. It's nothing, you know, be whatever. Don't be worried about it. So after that discussion, the next day I woke up because I was still nosy. I'm just saying. Typed in that person's name again. Manny Pacquiao decided to wake up and tell this nigga block Troy Gilmore on Facebook.
Oh, that's trash.
But he didn't understand that I could also see you on Instagram. because the pages were linked. So anything that you post to one goes to the other. So I had a conversation, and I explained to him, I was like, we can say all of these sweet nothings to each other of how happy we are to be around each other and what the other person does for each other, yada yada. But you do realize I'll never ever be able to claim you as mine as long as this other guy is on social media, and he's basically letting everybody know that nigga, you for him.
Yeah, you got to explain this, or you got to clear this up.
From that day, dead silence. Until he found out I was in the hospital. My phone just rings. So I told you he came back around or whatever. The whole entire time I was in the hospital, he was game. He was calling, checking up on me, seeing if I needed any food, da da da. In my mind, I'm like, I know you're fake, but you want to drop some money, so let's go. I'm just saying. I'm gonna get if I'm gonna be in this, I'm gonna get something out of this.
Yeah.
So I'm with the bullshit if you are. When I got out of the hospital, he came through, made sure I was good or whatever, got off work. I told him that night, I was like, look, we're either going to call a spade, or we're not gonna do nothing at all.
I like calling a spade a spade.
I like playing spades too, but that's besides the fact. I can't find too many people that can play good spades. So I didn't hear from him. I haven't heard from him since then. Said all of that to say this. For me, if all he wanted was sex, because it was good, I ain't gonna lie. If you know me, I'm real good for these real nice petite looking guys.
Lord.
He was a nice petite surgical assistant, and he was the right balance of feminine, masculine energy.
We ain't gonna give away too much of his info though. But
Manny Pacquiao, and if you know what the Manny is short for, then you could put the other E's and all the other stuff.
All right, you're giving out too much now.
But give me an opportunity to choose if I want to be involved in a situation based on what you want.
Yeah.
Don't rob me of my choice.
Right.
And I think today that's what I want to talk about for my deep dive. Don't rob me. Let me decide if I want to be in your life because you just want some D, or let me decide that I want to be in your life because you want a relationship. Don't choose for me, because once you choose for me, I lose all respect for you. Because the thing is this. Number one, I told him off top. Shout out to Hinged. We met on Hinge, whatever. But give me the opportunity. If you know coming into this, first and foremost, stop lying on your profiles.
Yeah.
Don't say on your profile you looking for this, and that, and within the first 5 to 10 minutes of a conversation, you asking for a dick pic.
Oh, so yeah, you already on one.
Yeah. And that's not even just for the LGBTQIA ABCDEFG community.
So many letters now.
It's so many letters. I don't even know what they are, and pronouns that I don't even know, and non-binary, and all this supersonics, supercalifragilistic, expialidocious. Give me the opportunity to say I either want to be a part of what you're doing, or it's just not me. Because once you take my power to choose, you prostitute me. And what really pissed me off is I went to work the next day because he was coming up to the job and everything.
Yeah.
Shout out to Velvet Taco. Have you ever had Velvet Taco?
I have had Velvet. I like their brisket taco.
They are a blessing in disguise. That baby introduced me to Velvet Taco, and I ain't been right since. But he was coming up bringing food or whatever, so my coworker met him. Shout out to Alasia. I told her what happened because, this is my work wife.
Yeah.
She typed in his name on Facebook. She typed in his name on Instagram. Instantly, the profiles came up. So it led me to believe that whenever you started talking to me based on a lie, because you made sure that before you and I developed this, you went on every social media that you could and blocked me.
Yeah. That's crazy. But that's what serial cheaters do. That's some toxic shit. That comes
toxic.
That's straight out of the book of Mr. Sensational himself.
Yes. But how do you feel about being robbed of the opportunity to choose?
I hate it. And I hate it for anybody that I'm involved with personally. I like to be transparent about things. Mm-hmm. Even if it's hard, sometimes you got to do it. You got to get them the option. Because if you take that option away from somebody, you don't know what somebody stands for. You don't know if, they have the mental capacity to deal with you.
Facts.
Dealing with somebody else. And that's a like when you're dealing with the poly life, you got to know these things. Huh?
You're poly?
We're not going to have this conversation again.
Are you looking for a third, fourth, or fifth? Because I'm single to mingle. And you're already the husband, so I mean, you might as well introduce me anyway. Go ahead. I just had to put that in there,
Lord. So, it's always the best thing you can do is give somebody the option and be prepared for them to walk away if that's their option. Mm-hmm. But if you make the choice for somebody, that in that case, you're forcing them to stay. Yeah. You're taking away the option for them to do what they choose to do. They might not agree with what you're doing. Mm-hmm. But if you're going to lie to them about it, first of all, you're breaking trust. You're breaking communication. You're breaking transparency. And those are the three things that people would kill to have. Yes. And so if you're breaking those things right away because you want to be selfish, in long term, you're just going to do more damage.
Yeah, because like you're stringing me along based on what you're saying, what I want to hear. Right. But mentally, you're nowhere near, or emotionally, you're nowhere near what you're saying because you already have it in your mind. And like he would joke around and be like, I'm gonna make you fall in love with me and I'm gonna leave.
He wasn't playing about that.
But you know what though? I took it as a ha ha ha. You're so funny because you're saying everything else right. To where what you're saying now, ha ha ha, you're funny. No, ha ha ha, nigga, you was telling the truth the whole damn time.
He a Sagittarius? Damn.
I don't know, he a nigga. That's what I call him.
Sound like some Sagittarius.
When is his birthday? Nigga, 2001. Because that's what he ended up being. And I know he followed me on all my social media, including TikTok. So you will see this video and you will hear it on the podcast.
Oh wow. Well, you heard it here first, folks.
And it's only right. There are people and I've learned within the short 41 years of my life there are people who are going through things.
I started to Kevin Hart right there.
Shut up.
Go ahead, continue.
No. Let's start over. So within this short 41 years of my life, if you weren't laughing so much, you would do it.
I'm not gonna do it.
It sounds like Kevin Hart. Like, damn.
God damn. Nah, go ahead.
You learn that there are people who may go through something like this. And if they are not ready for it and not knowing how to handle it, will completely take them out. I think some of the best men or some of the best females for relationships become the total opposite because they go through something like this and they don't know how to deal with it. Yep. So they become everything contrary to what they would have normally been. So I wanted to talk about to let you guys know. First of all, fuck niggas are real.
Oh, they completely real.
They are 100%.
I used to be one. I own it. I definitely was. I was a fuck nigga.
How good were you?
I was great. I got lessons from some of the best women.
That's the point. Lessons will make a big difference.
Well, no, I learned how to be a fuck nigga from women.
Lessons in some cases are not the best. Look, are not the best thing.
That was it. But I also learned how to get out of it.
Yeah.
So now I'm complete 180. Like I prefer to be open and honest. I prefer to be transparent. I prefer to give people the option to deal with me or not deal with me based on circumstances. Like I've broken too many hearts in the past. I mean, I was Georgie Porgy.
Kiss the girls and make them cry.
Man,
God dog it.
But yeah, so I'm a lot better now because of those circumstances and those experiences. But some people just never get out of that.